Hey guys, welcome to the channel. How are all of you doing today? So this video is going to be very different from my usual gameplay ones. This is because I want to talk about something that I've been seeing all over TikTok recently. Anyway, how the story begins is that one day I was bored, so I opened up TikTok, my first mistake, and the first video I saw was this one. So if you're a sane individual who doesn't use TikTok often, you must have a lot of questions. Like, first of all, why is Sprout evil? Second of all, who's that Temu version of V? And third of all, who's that Temu version of Ginger? This video was honestly just so incomprehensible to me. That's why I decided to dig deeper and do some research into the context behind this video. And from the comments, I found out that the pink V in this TikTok was actually called Melanie. And Danny's World TikTok didn't seem too fond of her. I searched her up on TikTok and managed to find her account. Now, this is where the rabbit hole begins. Scrolling down to the bottom of her page, I find this video. How do you like me and I like you? Come and take me by the hand. Holy shit, Cosmo, are you okay? Like, oh my god, I would have appreciated a goal warning because Cosmo's eyeball was literally flying like a freaking football in that video. So, as you may have gathered, this account is pretty much a rage bait account that's like a copycat of the Sans fangirls from way back in 2017, where people would make videos killing each other for loving Sans or whatever. Except this time it seems to be directed more towards actual canon characters like Cosmo rather than OCs. And also their OC is this weird recolored version of V for some reason. Like, I don't know. Now, a very big question that I have is, why is their art so good? And no, that's not exactly a compliment. Usually rage bait videos like these are very low quality and effortless because the people making them only do it for views. But this art and animation is so good for no reason. Imagine an actual person spending hours to days to weeks working tirelessly on an animation only for it to be a hate video on a fucking brownie. Y'all need to have more hobbies, I swear. What was the last slide? I don't know how old Melody is, but I know they're probably not old enough to be making this. Also, the stats at the beginning were just lovely. I love how much thought you put into your OC. Everyone give them a round of applause. So, most of the content of their videos is just torturing Cosmo and stuff like that. But you'll notice in some of their videos, they'll also feature some other OCs. These OCs also being redesigned versions of canon characters. One of these people is Cosme, whose videos are,
Baby, here girl.
You crazy? Down boy, look at your cross face.
absolute cinema! And there's also this other ginger copycat that also makes Cosmo killing videos fun. And these two usually feature on Melody's videos, such as this one.
My roses.
Nah, it's Sprout doing all three of them at what? How? Okay, I'm not gonna question anymore. I'ma just move on before I lose brain cells. So it turns out that the rabbit hole of all these yandere OC accounts goes deeper. So far we've seen those OCs kill Cosmo, but there's also a different side of the community that likes to target Shelly. There's accounts such as this one, Lyra, who instead make videos torturing Shelly. However, it seems that Shelly is not the only toon they torture, as they made another video where they torture Toodles? The literal child? Nah, that's just comically evil, man. Someone needs to call CPS, please. The other Shelly hater account I found is Mary Uwu. We're really going back to 2020 with that. Basically, she's the same flavor as all the others, except this time she seems to be in love with Astro instead of Sprouts. Bro, why is Cosmo built like a Victoria's Secret model? Hold up, low-key, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Damn, Mary, I didn't know you fruity like that. I apologize, Mary. I can never hate on another bisexual queen like that. Anyway, I could go on and on about all these different accounts, because trust me guys, there are so many of them. But I feel like if I have to watch any more of these videos, it'll be the equivalent of a self-induced lobotomy. But you guys might have noticed the title specifically said wars. Now, as you might have guessed, the Dandy's World TikTok community was not too happy with these types of videos. Some left hate comments and moved on, while others decided to take it a bit further. One specific account is called Taha_docs1, and they decided to make several videos killing Melanie and her friends. Why you would waste your time making these kind of videos instead of simply ignoring the person. Well, whatever makes views, I guess. Anyway, Melanie actually responded to this person with a revenge video of their own. The way my jaw actually dropped. Little dog said what? Excuse me? Nah, that's just foul, bruh. Also, why was this video tagged with heat? I'm starting to look at the choking part in a different manner now. Anyways, this Taha person continued to make videos killing Melanie's friends and all that. And along with them came so many other accounts, like the ginger one you saw in the beginning, that started defending toons by killing Melanie and co. Some of these killing videos would also get responses back. So it's basically this back and forth war between OCs who defend the toons and OCs who kill the toons. Yes, This is an actual thing that's happening in the timeline you're living in right now. This fandom is a whole ass prison. Now, you may be wondering, how the fuck did this whole Killing Tunes thing even start? I am 90% sure it started with this account called Catherine, whose videos are currently the oldest ones to exist. A lot of the traits present in this account, such as the overpowered stats, their OC being copied off of an existing tune, and finally the whole Shelly torture thing. She's also had beef with one of the other accounts I mentioned, Mary Uwu, in true Sans fangirl fashion. So, what's my overall opinion on this, y'all? It's really not that serious. Don't get me wrong, I love poking fun at these sort of videos, with just being over the top edgy and ridiculous. But like, I really can't seriously get mad at them. Although weird, as long as it sticks to torturing canon characters and not OCs, it's still genuinely harmless. I really feel like there are better uses for your time though, than to be making these types of videos.
Okay, so guys, this is Editing Marissa here. I recently learned that Melanie used to go under the account name Sumi, where they posted strawberry cookie and fossilberry videos. People speculate that the reason why Melanie decided to make Cosmo killing videos was because of the hate they got from toxic fruitcake shippers. While I do feel sorry they got harassed, I don't feel like rage bait like this really helps to solve the problem at all. It only leads to more harassment. However, since I started editing this, they've posted very wholesome videos about fossilberry and berry funny. I hope they keep up this behavior instead of their usual toxic rage bait. Anyway, back to the program.
That's not to say, however, that I don't dislike these types of videos. For one, they kind of bring a lot of unnecessary drama into the community. Rage bait isn't really that fun when your targets are kids who don't know any better. But my main gripe with these accounts is how they paint a really negative light over OCX canon creators. There's an ongoing stereotype that self-shippers are toxic, weird, and annoying, all of that, and this is not true in any percent. As a self-shipper myself, there are many times I've seen where other OCX canon creators got harassed for these stereotypes despite being extremely nice people. And since TikTok is full of naive kids, they're easily influenced into thinking things like this. However, that's just my opinion. I'd like to hear what you guys think in the comments. And I don't know, if this video maybe gets like 10,000 likes or something, I'll make my own toxic fangirl account, I promise. But for now, this is your girl Marissa signing out. Peace!